squash in a competitive manner. My name is John Bosco Ahimbisi Wetamwesichire. I'm the president of Uganda Squash Racket Association, and also as the vice president, Squash Federation of Africa. Before I give my remarks, I would wish to invite my president, Squash Federation of Africa, to give some few remarks so that I proceed with the protocols.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I will write upon the protocol that has already been observed. It has been a hectic 8 or so days in Uganda. And as you heard through my interviews, I love this place. I was here last year in July. And the executive committee decided to call me again. And my trip to Uganda was twofold. First, it was to witness this tournament, great tournament. And then the second objective is to inspect the accommodation places and venues that will be used in November when Uganda hosts the Squash Federation of Africa Seniors Championships. They will be held in Kampala from the 17th to the 22nd of November. And I'm sure some of you who are here and are part of your national teams, we will see your faces again. I really enjoyed being here, and it has come to an end. And we hope that all of the players that came, they enjoyed themselves, and those that were meeting for the first time, obviously, you've made quite a number of friends. That is the essence of playing sports. You enjoy the sport, and you also create a big network base for yourself. And for those that are business-minded, this is also an opportunity to explore any business opportunities. Obviously, squash, you reach a time when you can no longer carry your legs in the court, but look at other issues like business opportunities. I won't take much of the time, President. Thank you so much for inviting me once again. Definitely coming back in November. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lucky. One of the issues that was in question when we were organizing the Uganda Squash Open, when the Uganda Squash Open tournament was being organized, was referee. Our president, Squash Federation of Africa, is a level 3 referee. So that gives us amplitude to have the right judgment on players in the court. A summary of the tournament of the week. This tournament began on Monday and has concluded today. Discipline. We created a disciplinary committee to be handling discipline over the athletes at the squash end. It has not attracted any member. That means discipline was super. Fair play. Apart from my young brother who was hit by the ball, I think there has been no malicious damage to players. We can call it good. For the first time in tournaments in Uganda, we introduced VAR. VAR came in at the semi-finals for one reason. We believe we need fair play in our sport. So nobody has exceeded the level of VAR callings. You know, they have been 2 or 3. So we have not had callings more than 2 or 3. So VAR has worked very well. The athletes, thank you for respecting yourselves and your partners on court. It is great to to love the person you're playing, because if you injure him, if there is any malicious damage caused by you, your opponent can do it the same way. So because we know it, we always want people to at least make sure, the athletes, to make sure they concentrate on for their fair play. But all in all, you're allowed to complain. Complaining is normal. When you're not satisfied, complain. The refs up there, when they rule, please accept and let them go, the game go on, because that is the essence of. That's why you're a sportsman. You understand that you're going to win the next point. Leave alone this one. Go for the next one. Observation as regards to the study of the PSA regarding our seniors tournament in November. We have observed in this particular tournament that the PSA tournaments, the ones that they cocoon as PSA, require, which we shall do as we go there, require refs, and these refs are appointed by the Federation, Squash Federation of Africa, for the particular games. Mr. President, we are going to make sure we satisfy you in that line. I want to thank the tournament directors. Our tournament director for this tournament was none other than the MT Row Classic Hotel, Mr. Blasi. Isa, thank you for the job well done. I want to thank the transport director, who is none other than our GS, Shifa. Thank you for coordinating all these people to be here in time, not be left at the airport hanging like other people leave others. It was grateful of us to have you in that direction and handling that position properly. I want to thank the Tournament Operations Director, Mr. Kafrika, for making sure that he mobilized you in time, and you are every perfect people to respond to calls. I want to thank our ground officer, Lynette. Lynette is an ex-com member with you. She was the one running the office that manages you at Rock Classic. I want to thank our finance, Michael Achon. Thank you for making sure there is finance where it should be. I want to thank our tournament coordinator, John Sevo. Thank you for even moving all the way from Marara to here to make sure that you see what you've begun is moving properly. I want to thank Rock Classic Hotel. I will begin with the ED, Haji Wanika Isma. Thank you. From the first day I arrived here, I noticed you are in this thing. Thank you very much. I want to thank the resident director, Bwanika Zubaye, with you. Thank you for the work well done. I want to thank some of our sponsors. We have here Mr. Zach Chisesi, stand up and see him. This is Old Mutual Investments. He's been a friend of squash right from Kampala Club. And you see he's now in Tororo. That means he's a friend of squash. He's been a good sponsor. We thank you for not giving us up. To applaud the youth minister, Honorable Onen Bernard. Please come on board. Come on board. We had a small chat there, and all I was talking is squash, nothing else. Come on board, and we see how we can have, this game is more of youth related. We see how we can have the youth in this. You know, an association like Uganda Squash Racket Association is not a money-making association. It depends on a government body that falls under the Ministry of Education and Sports. I will begin by thanking the Minister herself, Mama. That one, Mama stops there because everybody knows her, for being a friend of squash and allowing us to host you, because if she had said no, squash is not there, the hosting of these games would not be in place. We appreciate and respect the endeavor and the effort you place in our association. We want to thank National Council. Sarah, deliver our message to National Council for a job well done. We are going to upgrade to the required conditions, and we shall make sure we represent the nation in that frank of squash. I also want to thank Uganda Olympics Committee, who is not here, but we have been in touch. You know, presently squash is an Olympic sport. We expected in LA in 2028. So the Ugandan athletes around should begin working. We are not going to take a team to visit. We want to take a team to represent Uganda. With those few words, I want to invite our sponsor, National Council Sports, to give us a word.
Thank you. The Youth Member of Parliament present, representing Eastern Region, the President of Squash Association, the President of Africa Squash Racket Federation, Dr. Milo Lucky, President of Uganda Squash Association, the Executive Committee and all the leadership of Uganda Squash Association, members of the Fourth Estate present, who are doing a great job in covering this event, giving us a great publicity, our gallant athletes from different countries present, the coaches, referees, and officials of this event, distinguished guests present, our esteemed sponsors of this event. I will highlight Rock Classic Hotel, the Latic Sports, Uganda is UAP present, and others that I may not mention, but I will not forget the parents present here who have accompanied their children. I request you to stand up for recognition. Thank you very much for the great investment in sport and for supporting your children. Nurturing talent is not easy. That's why I want to recognize the parents who have supported their children to the extent of traveling with them to Uganda. Another round of applause to them. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Sarah Chalangat, as you've been told, the Acting Assistant General Secretary in charge of technical matters of National Council of Sports. I bring you greetings from the leadership of National Council of Sports, and most especially from Dr. Patrick Bernard Ogwell, the General Secretary, who really wanted to be here, but due to other government engagements, he wasn't able to come, but he sent you greetings and blessings. I bring blessings from him as well. Members, this is a great day here in Uganda and especially in Tororo, when we are closing and witnessing a closing ceremony for Uganda Open Squash Tournament 2025. I want really to thank the Uganda Squash Association for hosting this event. It's not easy to host an event. I thank you for the able leadership. Thank you for organizing a very successful event. I have witnessed and I'm able to testify that it has been a great event. I really want to thank the government of Uganda. I want to thank our Minister of Sports, the President of the Republic of Uganda, who has now embarked on supporting sports development in the country. If you may see or testify to what I am saying or affirm to what I am saying, government has increased funding to the sports subsector. We have seen government increasing funding to infrastructure development in this country, which all will help in nurturing and promoting talent. So I really want to thank our government for supporting sport and promotion of sport. There are two requests that you have made, and one of them was inclusion of sports in our stadiums or the infrastructures that government is investing in. I want to promise you that I'll relay the information to my principals, such that as we continue to develop infrastructure in the country, we shall ensure that squash is included and it is provided for. I will make sure that this message reaches my superiors and we ensure that squash is catered for in as far as infrastructure development is concerned. Another issue you have requested for is inappropriation. Well, that one I will say, let's continue developing sport, let's continue working hard, let's continue complying to the regulations that have been set by government. And as you continue to do that, I believe gradually your financial muscle will be enhanced. I want to inform you that government will continue to support Uganda Squash Association. And today, as we are here, government extended support to the tune of 955,712 to Uganda Squash Association. That's why we can see this tournament flourishing. Members, we shall continue to support you in all ways to ensure that you shine globally. As government, we really value the importance of sport because sport plays a big role in especially uniting people. Sport has the power to inspire and transform a community and people in the world. So as government, we shall continue to develop sport and encourage every other person to play sport. I want to tell you that government has now supported sport by enabling us have a new law. We have the new sports law. We have the new sports regulations that will be in place very soon. And it provides for nurturing of talent, having coverage of sport. She told us that we have very many sportsmen and women who have come from different parts of the country. And I want to say congratulations, Uganda Squash, for doing that. Because it's one of the requirements of government to ensure that every sport discipline is spread, especially to 50% districts of the country. So you're already doing it, and I want to applaud you for that. Congratulations, and keep it up. As we close this event, I want to congratulate the winners. I want to congratulate all of you who have participated. Congratulations. to the winners. Let's clap for them. It was a tough battle. I watched it and I was saying, yes, this is the battle of the Titans. You have done it. You have made it. To our Ugandans, you may not have won a medal, but you have made it. You have done it. Let's keep it high. Let's keep it up there. Don't give up. Even if you didn't win today, there's tomorrow. So remain strong. Go and work on those areas. I know you might have identified areas of weaknesses. Improve on that. I also want to express my gratitude to the sponsors. You have made this day a success. Thank you very much. And continue to support Uganda Squash Association. Members, as I conclude, I want to encourage us that let's continue to promote the values of sportsmanship, fair play, and respect for one another as we do sport. I say all this for God and my country. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite the junior team to come to the front, please. All the juniors who took part in this event. And I would like to invite Mr. Chandre. Please come. Please come to the front.
Mr. Saga, come to the front.
My very good friend.
He's going to do the honors of presenting the junior.
Mr. Chandre has been very, very vital in promoting squash to the juniors. And we take this opportunity to invite him to
Come here.
make our juniors happy for representing.
Vivan, stay behind. Stay behind.
Congratulations. He's a star.
Ah, yes, he's a star.
You can add him one more ball. Hey,
You're a star.
and this goes to the best junior player.
And this goes to the best junior player,
Yes, sir.
Vivan Saga,
Happens to be the son of Mr.
who happens to be the son too to Mr. Chandre. Thank you, Mr. Chandre. Thank you, everyone. You can go have a seat. Next.
Next to Deku plate. Deku quarter finalists. Male. Where Chikichimu. And the other plate winner. Okay. Invite the plate winner. Invite the plate winner.
right now, I invite Mr. Leon Kerr, who is the plate winner of the Uganda Squash Open 2025.
Invite the sponsor, the sponsor.
And I would like to invite Mr. Zach Kisesi to please come and do the honors. Kudos, Mr. Leon. Next, the quarterfinalists, male. Men, quarterfinalists, please come over to the front. Mr. James Dalidi from Kenya. And Mr. Enos Mwali from Zambia. Mr. Ahmed from Egypt. And Mr. Ivan Waswa. I invite the Secretary General, Yusra, to come do the honors. Thank you, gentlemen, for being good winners. Quarterfinalist, Mr. Ivan Waswa. Next quarterfinalist, Mr. Enos from Zambia. Next finalist, Mr. James Dalidi from Kenya. Next finalist, Mr. Ahmed from Egypt. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Secretary General. Thank you, Lynette.
Semi-finalists, we're going to put GP, both male and female.
Next, let's have semi-finalists, ladies. All the semi-finalists, please come to the front. Both categories, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes. All the ladies and gentlemen of the category of semi-finals, please come to the front. all the semi-finalists. Mr. JB, please come do the honors. First and foremost is Miss Elizabeth Mulwa from Kenya. Next is Miss Kaluga from Zambia. Next from the men is Mr. Dix Ravi from India. And lastly, Mr. Paul Kadoma from Uganda. Thank you.
So together this runners up, male and female, is going to take.
And let's have our runners-up, male and female. Runners-up category, please come to the front. Dr. Lucky, please come and do the honors. Ladies first, Abdulaziz Rafiat from Nigeria. And our second, Mr. Femi Shidara from Nigeria.
Thank you, everyone.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Madame Sarah Chalangat, please come to the honors for our winners.
As soon as what is happening here? They get their prize money.
Exactly. Do you know what is happening here? They are getting money. They are signing for cash. Money. And ladies and gentlemen, finally, our super lady winner, Polite Mubule from Zimbabwe. done, Polite. Very good photo moment. And our matador, the man himself, Mukhtar Mooks. Please come to the front, Mooks. From Kenya. What a beautiful moment. There comes the matador himself. Oh yeah. Good moment. Photo moment. Photo moment. That is a good one. Bus ticket is already taken care of. Thank you, Madam Sarah, for honoring this event too.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we are through with this exercise, we have 2 items on the agenda. Item number 1 goes to the stomach. I think the ladies just on the right-hand side, they are prepared waiting for us. But we will allow the first bench here and here to lead us. Then after that, the building next door, the discotheque, it is open for all the squash players. And Mr. James Dariji from Kenya is heading that section. So as soon as we finish this thing, we can go and party until everyone is tired, until we can party no more. One other thing is that whoever took part in this tournament, you have a certificate at this desk. You make sure you can pick it. Don't leave the certificates behind. Yes. You want to ask? Is it for me? Yes. Okay, the plate winner for ladies. She's also from Kenya. The present is there. They are going to receive it. They are going to receive it. You are speaking to Issa. Issa doesn't tell lies. Okay? Thank you for reminding me, Madam from Kenya. I had actually forgotten 2 things. The ladies' plate winner and the male plate winner. The male plate winner had to be recognized more because of his age. Ladies and gentlemen, squash is for every age. Can we recognize once again Mr. Leon Kia? Also the ladies' plate winner.
The ladies' plate winner, Mr. Vice President has something for you. I think you'll see him. But there's a certificate for you, first of all. There's a certificate for you, Mr. Charity Murioki. Mrs. Charity Murioki. Miss. Oh, sorry. My bad. Mr. Charity Murioki, please come for your certificate.
From where? No. Leave it. That is flat. We shall give you
Come. And you're presenting the certificate.
Sorry about that.
Miss Charity Murioki. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to obey our hunger, and we first of all we'd like to take our guests of honor, and then we follow like that after. Not forgetting, there is jam jam tonight when you're done with your food. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for gracing Uganda Squash Tournament 2025. And a very big thank you again to our sponsors, National Council of Sports, Lactic Sports, Rock Classic Hotel, UAP Insurance. Please join.
In the meantime, Mr. Dalidi, can you please come and brief us on the arrangement that we are going in next, immediately after? Are the DJs ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, the DJ is ready, waiting for us, and please, let's go there, have fun, let's enjoy, let's make it memorable. I urge all of you, please take care of your belongings when you come there, and let's make this final day to be the best ever. If you be needing anything, there, not drinks, I'm not buying drinks, so don't hesitate to ask. Yep, see you.
even if they say it's better late than never, we would like to specially recognize Mr. Chopsy and his team. Mr. Chopsy and your team, you've done a very big job for USRA. Thank you. We can't thank you more than that. And now it's a partnership. Now it's going to be citizenship. Thank you. Rosemary.
Nabila short saw muwai dinzenzi kuwa kwamba swala mabega secretary SR mukungamba. Buli mejifimu kamera bali mukumba orders wano. Awo sebo mwagala. Kampala. Ndaba nga nzize ku kamera